looks like about 10 or 20 seconds to go, and soon thousands of horsepower are going to unleash themselves. You're looking at 500 to 600 horsepower in each of those. We're all waiting. Colin Bond on the right, Jimmy Richards in the middle, actually on the second row, of course. Pete Gagan alongside Bond on the front row. Alan Moffat tucked in there behind Bond on the inside, the right-hand side. And boy, here they go. And the car's snaking and weaving. Look at the smoke coming up. Jimmy Richards chopped off there, was hoping to have a run between Bond and Gagan, but it's Bondy leading this time. Moffat looking for the sneaky way up the inside, but not getting it. Bit of a touch there as Jimmy Richards chopped Pete off. Look at Pete. Waggling and waving, Moffat down the inside, looking for the run past Pete Gagan, but can't tell yet whether he's going to get it. The rest of them all sorting themselves out, and there's Johnny Pollard in the Camaro, funneling through Tirana corner, pouring it up the back straight. Still Bond out in front. Jimmy Richards, Pete Gagan pulled to the outside of Richards and looking for the run up the outside, probably getting it too.
Certainly got that performance you were talking about, Max.
Hasn't it ever? Look at that. Go under the Marlboro sign. Still it's Bond. Not going to get himself blown off this time if he can help it.
No, Pete's using a few extra spots on the circuit there out in the grass.
Doing it all beachy. Isn't that a beautiful thing, that Monza? I hope it survives this eligibility controversy because it's a good car and Moffat drives it well and it's a good spectacular crowd pleaser.
Yeah, I think basically what Cams have to do is clarify the rules for everyone, because obviously if he can run a car that way, which I guess, you know, if that's fair enough, everyone should be allowed to do the same thing, and that will clarify the whole story for everyone.
Sure. Oh, I mean, mind you, if it is illegal, right, fix it.
Yeah, that's right.
But let's not just rub it out.
No, that's dead right.
Bond Gagan still hard at it. I don't know quite what happened between this heat and the other one. 1:11.2 the first flying lap time for Colin Bond.
Here
right, there goes Pete. Comes up alongside. It won't be easy. If he gets it, yes, he's in front now. Right, he's going to steal the corner. Bondy's crossed over.
He's got a little bit of smoke there, I think, Max. Just see a couple of puffs there.
Pushing out a little bit. Yeah, probably a bit over full.
Yeah.
Pete leading the way through. Good to see him doing well now after 12 months that he has had. Nothing would seem to go right for the Monaro. And we know that Pete can drive it beautifully when it's all going well, but you're inclined to lose heart when it keeps breaking down. Moffat seems to enjoy playing the waiting game. He's not being too desperate here. He's just closing up steadily. You know, he knocked off Jim Richards after a couple of laps. He's closing on Bond now, over the causeway and under the Dunlop Bridge. Probably try and get the run down the main straight, I should think.
I'm quite sure that car is capable. If you look at what you're talking about before, Pete's car weighing 2,500 pounds. Malloy does both the engines, so I assume they would both have the same horsepower, and from what I can see of Moffat's car, it wouldn't weigh anything like the Monaro, so it's obviously got to be potentially better. It's a much smaller car.
That's right.
So you may find, like you're saying, that Moffat's just playing a waiting game and just pick them off one by one.
Well, that's what he appeared to do in the first heat.
Yeah.
Wasn't in any hurry at all to get to the front, but he's in there trying. He's giving good value, that's for sure. Pete's getting away a bit though. He's got probably 40 or 50 metres there as they rush past those two little minis. And they're getting swept aside by the by the rush of air too, I would think.
There's no doubt about it. That circuit's rough over there.
Oh yeah, very wobbly. A lot of money to resurface it though. Moff gets past. Moff goes past Bond as they come over the Dunlop. The Marlboro Hill down into Goodyear corner. It's a tricky sort of a move too, like they're doing about 120, 125 over there, and to take that fairly tricky left-hander and then set up for a right and pass a car at the same time. Hey, Moff's working hard, isn't he?
Touching there.
Oh,
whoops,
Tony Edmondson unstuck. Yeah, here's the little blue Mini. Oh, that's a nasty spot too. That's where Terry Hook went in the Rothmans 5,000 race. Car 40. The little Mini of Ray Malloy. Who did so well in the Goodrich race.
Here it's going to stay there for the rest of the race too.
Yes, John Pollard in the Camaro. That was a surprise. Fancy John getting out of that little Toyota Corolla that he had, which was a bit of a flyer, mind you, in sports. And there's Moffat gone through on Gagan as they run into Shell corner. Good move there, pulled out of the slipstream. Pete fighting back again though. I wonder if these two big ones can slip in side by side in Tirana. Wow. He just got out of the road in time. Well, as we said, Moffat just bided his time.
Yes.
A few laps to go, 3 laps to go now, and now he's taken the lead, and he'll be seeking to take this one off and make it a clean sweep of the 2 heats today, and put himself well in front in the Sports Sedan Championship. look at them ducking and bobbing and weaving as they come up. That really is rough, that back straight. Flying down through the S's, tail out for Gagan in the Monaro. He's certainly not giving up. He'll be right on Moffat's tail from now to the finish. I think he can get past him, of course. Still, Pollard and the Camaro are going to get it right out of the road and let them go through. Bit of a shame that we haven't got Bob Jane running in this race in his Monaro. Don't quite know. I think he's on a business trip to the States, actually.
No, he's actually here, Max. It's interesting, Bob, once again involved with this controversy.
Look at this side by side,
yes,
Gagan and
interesting to see when they get
Gagan's got past, I think.
Looks like he's past from here.
Hard to tell, isn't it?
Not quite.
The lighter way to the Monza.
Spot.
Yep, let him go in deeper under brakes.
That's Pete's favourite trick of doing that. He looks all right. Yeah,
Oh,
he's away again.
Got him. Got him. Beautiful, Pete. Now, this will be good to see. 2 laps to go.
You may recall some time ago, Max, when they both had Mustangs, they did the same stunt here. They came down the straight side by side, and Moffat passed him down the straight, and Pete took him out of there again.
Well, we're going for the inside run. No, dipped out. Bit of traffic up there, I think. No point in trying to get through. Under the Marlboro sign. 1:13 they're lapping out of the moment. That's all that traffic and having to slow down on the causeway. That's a shame. Never mind. Gary Rogers there in the Escort. Put it in the earlier race. Biffed the guard, but fixed it. Jimmy Smith's Camaro there too. Gagan and Moffat. Nose to tail. Funneling in through behind that Charger again. Oops. Boy. Oops. That's another one. Pollard's Camaro.
I wonder how the risk would be of getting some panels dinted on that little one sitting there. Oops, there we go again.
Going for the run.
He's in a slightly better spot this time, I'm thinking.
Yep. Same as he was before. Holding it tight. Oh, it's a bit further in front though. 1 lap to go. This will be the Killadilla lap. Down to Tirana they go. Gagan in that mighty Monaro. Moffat in his mighty Monza. What a cutthroat duel this has been.
Yes, there's no quarter asked or given, as they say here.
No, I reckon this is the best sports sedan race or field that I've ever seen, and they're turning on the best racing that you could see. As I mentioned before, just unfortunate that Bob Jane isn't here because he'd have been right in there with them.
Yes, we must talk about that when the races are having back. It's not pertinent at the moment while all this excitement's on, obviously. But,
right, down at a Goodyear corner. Gagan, Moffat right on his tail. Only a few hundred metres to go. Down through the S's they go. Onto the causeway. Still Bond back in 3rd spot. Richards behind him and Harrop behind him again. In behind the Charger again. How close can you go? And what a mighty dice this will be down the straight too. But Gagan came flying out over the Dunlop Bridge. Heading on down. Moffat will make the last minute dash. But he won't make it. No, Gagan got it. Half a car's length, I'd say, from Moffat in the 2nd heat. And
a difference in the size of the cars, mate.
Right, that will give Moffat, yellow flag out there, possibly went off in the earlier lap. Anyway, that will give Moffat victory in the round here today, having got 1st in the 1st heat and 2nd in this 2nd heat. That'll give him combined points enough for victory in the overall round. 3rd place would have gone to Colin Bond, and 4th to Jim Richards, 5th to Ron Harrop.
Pete's retired. He's just stopped up the back straight there, so
did he?
Yeah.